stop right there because I'm about to save you guys a bunch of money going forward, and this is going to sound so cliche, but I'm about to tell you something that Apple and Google absolutely do not want you to know. They're going to be furious at this video, and it has to do with purchase prices for in-app purchases and why you're probably spending way more than you need to and how you can save that money by doing absolutely nothing. As you probably know, both Google and Apple run their respective app stores. So Google on Android has the Google Play Store, Apple has the App Store on iOS, and both of them take cuts from digital purchases made through those apps on their app stores. So this is going to be their subscriptions or digital services. It does not apply to physical goods such as ordering a physical product from Amazon or something, but anytime you make an in-app purchase, whether it's an app subscription or anything that happens to do within the app, then Apple and Google take a 30% cut of that. But here's the thing they don't want you to know, which is a lot of companies and apps will increase the price to compensate for this commission only if you're buying the service in-app. So if you actually go to the website of the app or service and buy directly from them on desktop, it could be 30% cheaper for the same exact thing that you're buying on the phone. And I'm going to show you some specific examples in a second, and you're probably going to be pretty angry at this if you've been paying unnecessarily more. But I do want to point out that what is really scummy, especially in the case of Apple, is Apple forbids developers and companies from saying that you can get their service cheaper somewhere other than on the phone. So if you're going to buy a subscription to an app or something on your iPhone and it shows a price there, they are forbidden from being able to say, actually, you can just go to our website and get this cheaper. They cannot do that. Android apparently is a little bit different in that I believe they're allowed to actually tell people that you can get it cheaper elsewhere. And also, I think Android apps are able to bypass that 30% commission if they use their own payment software, not using Google Play. But Apple does have it all locked down. There's no option otherwise for that. So let's take a look at some actual examples of very popular apps that are more expensive simply from buying it on your iPhone or Android phone compared to buying it on the web. So first we could take a look at YouTube, and they have a few different products. For example, YouTube Premium. So the price on the web, which is really the real price, you get a 3-month trial, and then the price is $12 a month. And this is the same if you get on Android because Google owns YouTube, so they're not going to charge the extra price on themselves. But if you were to buy the same exact thing on iOS, you only get 1-month trial, and it costs $16 a month, an extra $4 a month. And I need to make it clear, whether you buy it on iOS or Android, the premium subscription applies to all of your devices. So there's literally no reason to buy it on iOS. You're just paying more. If you just buy it on the web, then it'll still apply to your iOS devices when you're logged in. Also for YouTube Music, for example, the family plan on the web, it costs $15 a month, also for Android. And on iOS, it's $20 a month, so more expensive again. Here's another example. Duolingo, that language learning app, they have the Plus subscription, which costs on iOS $10 a month, but on the web, if you go through their website, it's only $7 a month. Again, same exact thing, and you just log into your account on iOS and get the same exact service. Another example is Myfitnesspal. In this one, both Android and iOS are both more expensive than the web version. So Android and iOS, it's $20 a month or $80 for the annual plan, whereas on the web, the monthly price is half the price. It's just $10 and $50 for annual. So if you sign up for this on the web, you save either $10 a month or $30 a year, depending on which length of plan you get. Yet another example, if you're trying to get your swipe on, Tinder, yes, is more expensive on iOS and Android than on the web. Now, these pricing screenshots were taken from Wall Street Journal, and I believe Tinder actually has different pricing for different age groups and stuff, so this is gonna look different in any case, but it'll still show that iOS is more expensive than the web in any case. So for example, it shows the iOS price is more than double the web price, $30 a month versus $13.50 a month. And someone else on Reddit also posted, it was a little bit different, and this might be because I think this screenshot's from last year, but still, it shows $27 a month versus $30 a month, more expensive. So what you should definitely do is look through all your subscriptions on your Google Play account on Android or your App Store subscriptions if you're on iOS, and basically check all the prices for what you're paying, and then see if those apps have websites where you can sign up for the same exact subscription on the web for cheaper. You might be surprised that a lot of these services do have a cheaper price available for the exact same thing, and you're just paying extra for no reason. Now, you might also be interested to know that a lot of companies, especially bigger companies, instead of either giving Apple the 30% cut or charging people 30% more, they just do not allow people to buy their subscription through the app and simply make people buy it through the web. But again, these are mostly big established companies that people already associate as websites and stuff, so probably most of their purchases don't come through their mobile apps anyway. But one example is Amazon Kindle. So if you actually try to go and buy a ebook through the Amazon app, it'll just tell you this app does not support purchasing. It'll let you download a sample, but if you want to actually buy an ebook through Amazon, because it's a digital good, which is different from their physical products, which doesn't get a commission, you have to go on the desktop or buy it somewhere else besides iOS because they don't want to take that cut. Another example is Amazon Prime. So that's the whole free shipping premium service from Amazon. They just do not let you buy Prime on the mobile app. You have to do it from the computer. Another really good example is Netflix. If you go to the Netflix app and you're not a premium subscriber or member, it'll tell you, you can't sign up for Netflix in this app. We know it's a hassle. After you're a member, you can start watching the app. And again, like I said, Apple does not allow them to tell you where you can download it. So it literally can only say, you can't buy it in this app, and then they have to hope that people assume that you can buy it on their website. So it's really scummy that they can't even link to where you can buy it. And I think they try to make this clear by saying, we know it's a hassle, by trying to put the blame on Apple, but a lot of people might just be annoyed. They're like, what? I can't buy it? Oh, this is so stupid, and not understand. Another example is Spotify Premium. They don't allow you to buy this from your mobile device. You have to go on the web and sign up from there. And another example is YouTube TV. You cannot sign up for YouTube TV for that subscription through the iOS app. It'll simply tell you, sign in to enjoy live TV at home or on the go. YouTube TV can be viewed, not purchased through the iOS app. And this is probably because YouTube TV is a lot more expensive than the other premium apps, so charging 30% on like a $60 thing is gonna be a lot more than people are probably willing to pay extra, and also they don't wanna give Apple a bigger 30% cut of that higher price thing, so they figure, you know what, we're just gonna make people buy it on their computer. Now, obviously, companies don't really like doing this, either charging customers extra or giving Apple a cut. So a lot of companies have actually tried fighting this. So Spotify started a whole campaign how Apple is basically being a monopoly and they don't like Apple taking this cut. And you might have also seen a very high profile new campaign from Epic Games, who owns Fortnite. They basically specifically did a whole campaign, marketing campaign, where they went on and updated their app to allow a direct purchase for V-Bucks for their video game, and showed it literally in comparison to the App Store. And this was to provoke a response from Apple, who indeed then banned Fortnite from the App Store altogether. And then Epic Games literally was ready to go. They had a lawsuit ready. They filed a lawsuit against Apple for anti-competitive practices. They also created like a parody that was like 1984, making fun of Apple for basically being a monopoly and having too much control over the app ecosystem, stuff like that. Anyway, they are fighting it, and I'm not going to get into the whole legal analysis of all this, but it just goes to show that companies do not like this. They really don't accept this for the most part, and some of them that have very deep pockets are actually willing to fight this in a court of law. But anyway, just going forward, be sure to check either for subscriptions or even individual app purchases. You could probably get it cheaper through the direct website or elsewhere instead of buying it through the iOS app. All right, so now before you guys go, I do want to plug a service I started on Fiverr as a side thing. If you're a YouTube creator and you want me to make some thumbnails for you, I do now offer that service on Fiverr for a price, of course, and then I'll make thumbnails in my style, and I think they are a lot better than the other thumbnails that I see people making, especially on Fiverr. So I'll put that link in the description if you want to try it out. If you guys want to keep watching, the next video I would recommend is one where I talk about some cool programs in the System 32 folder in Windows. If you didn't know about a lot of these, I definitely recommend checking that out. I'll put that link right here. You can just click on. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.